Obusia unim say aka Chairman Wontumi 19 years, 358 days e was someone prison.
Jesus.
Na obetwe ni nyina ana say ebekwa kwese na gada de ni bia. Ye man no 15 good years okotwa 8 months no. Ebe say say bia na. Ena Black Rasta a TV and radio presenter or some musician about be church how any money and as a Pentecost Wontumi from prison ho mpanfo binom so akọ United Showbiz UTV akọ kasa afa Chairman Wontumi ne ruling is kodem 20 years no busuanye bon sim na atofa am Godee man here is Godee man updates. On the 20th July 2026 abusuanye Monday and ebeto dwa say the High Court after say yemfa NPP Ashanti Regional Chairman Mr. Bernard Atwibosiako aka Chairman Wontumi enkotum wo prison for 20 years with hard labor. Na charger and I say soboa court at the ball no say Chairman Wontumi any akonta mining ama ho kwan ama illegal mining activities behind them akoso wo concession ho at Summer Boy without government no authorization and I say government no ema ho kwan ono ane pemu any akonta mining ama ho kwan ama say illegal mining activities no ekoso wo for onkodem for 20 years and sanye adwumaden enka ho na we na okupie mu prison and as beka say the first day at prison no Black Rasta de ebeto dwa say de ekoso prison ho Chairman Wontumi ekoduru ye ifira swami a ode koduru ye nyina nema ekoso nyina no wa ba chirichiri nyina nema ekoso ho o kire say ye ma Wontumi VIP section na de ma Chairman Wontumi no ho saa wu na de ma no TV fine ho air condition dey ni ho TV ni fine about na student mattress ni tetreta na se muduru kitwa bi be sese na de ma Chairman Wontumi na Chairman Wontumi ekoduru aye kire ne say ana se prison officers na kire ne say ha na be ye ba bi obeda no abusua Chairman Wontumi bu nkotodwe na osunya bompa ye ka say reale say ha na be ni fia o ma na won de betimagina na Black Rasta kire we say.
Now Chairman Wontumi haven't gone in there. They took him straight to what many people will call the VIP section. But the name is the Diagnostic Center. He went in there. Now what is in there is different from the rest of the cells. Here there is a fan, no air conditioning. But there is also a TV set connected to DSTV that you could watch Chelsea that you wanted to buy a few years back. You have the chance to watch animals in the wild like Pastor Mensa Otterbein would. My brother, my sister, and his bed was a student-sized bed. The mattress was thin like this, as if 2 mosquitoes were going to sleep on that. With his heavy weight and huge body, oh my God, when he was pointed to the bunk bed, that this was going to be his bed, he went on his knees immediately and started to pray. My brother, my sister, tears welled his eyes, and he could be heard by officers say, "Oh, Irade, if this is my new home, give me the strength to be able to stay here." And tears welled up his eyes, water started to come down. Chairman Wontumi was visibly shattered beyond comparison. My brother, my sister, his Ghana must go was on one side of the thing. Now, this diagnostic center can take up to about 50 people. It's bunk beds like student halls. He got in there, and it went all the way to 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Everyone was going to bed. Chairman Wontumi couldn't sleep. He turned his body left and right. He got up and prayed all the way to about 10 p.m. He tried to go back to bed again. Sleep eluded him. My brother, my sister, he tried to look through the window, but he could only look into the yard. And he realized that the whole place was very quiet, except a few crickets that made a lot of noise around, coupled with the guttural voices, the basic voices of a few toads. Chairman Wontumi shed more tears. He couldn't sleep the whole night. He was coughing. Chairman Wontumi, my brother, my sister, saw reality. He prayed and prayed and prayed. But that was just the first day.
Now, as I say, Chirumu say, Edrubabi na Chairman Wontumi saw yare or diabetic. Inti, that okasa oda ho ama ade achi for the following day the base na bia nye papa obetimi afri na the prison officers no ede no kopie mu ewo prison ho clinic ona prison officers na de na de ekopie na anu so obeka ho asem say.
Now Chairman Wontumi early this morning started to complain that he was ill, very sick, and was shivering. They took him to the infirmary. That's another name for a clinic right there inside the Nsawam prison. And then he told the doctor that he was diabetic. I am diabetic. I am sick. I swear, if you leave me here, I'll die. Chairman Wontumi says he's diabetic. And if he's left in there for another 1 week, he would die in there. So they moved him from the diagnostic center all the way into the infirmary. I am a man of those years. Let me take you through exactly what the diagnostic center is. And you get to know exactly what it is. Run the dossier and watch this. The Correctional Diagnostic Center at the Nsawam Medium Security Prison is a specialized assessment unit established with support from the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime to evaluate incoming inmates, individual risks, needs, and mental well-being. There is no official VIP section in the prison, but rather this diagnostic model drives individual classification and targeted rehabilitation. So when they take you there, they have to look at the risk. How many prisoners in here are already waiting for Wontumi to show him Pepe? They won't put you there, or else they will show you Pepe. Is he a risk? Is he going to be harmed? If they realize that you are that kind of high-profile criminal, then they put you in there, awaiting other instructions. Now, these are the core functions of the diagnostic center. Now, it evaluates the personal backgrounds, mental health, and specific antecedents of crimes for incoming prisoners. It replaces a one-size-fits-all security approach by designing customized treatment. My brother, my sister, vocational training regimes also infused into that. Now, it serves as the pilot classification framework integrated into programs like Together for Rehabilitation, now expanding to other Ghanaian prisons. My brother, my sister, now this was opened somewhere on April 19, 2024, with support from the Fair Justice Initiative and Blue Skies, which is right there inside Nsawam. They did the sword cutting, and that is what it is right now as we speak. So Chairman Wontumi was taken there. When you go in there, they evaluate you. What is your mental condition? There are some kind of conditions that would not warrant you to be with just everybody. Do you have a disability? It would be very, very unfortunate to add a disabled person or a person with physical conditions like that to be put in there. So Chairman Wontumi was put in there. Now he's in the infirmary where there are only 4 people right now as we speak. Chairman Wontumi got in there. So he's in the clinic as we speak right now. He says he's diabetic. They are running tests on him. At the end of the day, they will find out if he's truly diabetic.
Now, abusuya audio be from Chairman Wontumi. Audio be from Chairman Wontumi there. Chairman Chairman Wontumi ekan e de kire black rasta. O man warning eka kire say onhwe ne hu yi. Ebi mi so onko dware. Onko dware. Asama Chairman Wontumi eka kire no yenkoti.
Black rasta, be careful. You are not bigger than your boss. I own 5 radio stations and TVs, 5 online. Okay? You can insult everybody, but you cannot insult your father. I'm your father. Stop that. Today, I'm not going to insult you. But I'm trying to put sense in your mind. This is the point I'm trying to make. Okay, to tell you. Okay? So anything you want to me will come and say, I'll do it. Why don't you go to the big companies and say it? Because I'm African, because I'm Ghanaian. Hypocrites. You are hypocrites. You are hypocrites. You are hypocrites. Go and bath. Go and bath. Black Rasta, go and bath. Go and bath. I'm telling you, go and bath.
Na asema Chairman Wontumi so I can tell Black Rasta and so no. Na abusua se Chairman Wontumi e betwa 20 years ni nyina wo and as ontwa no MPP ni Wontumi, lawyers ni legal team I started a appeal process omo appeal to the court say ruling no a court a ruling Chairman Wontumi say on them for 20 years no a wrong ruling. Now they have begun preparation to challenge the court say that judgment no wrong. Enti if say the appeal no say the eto asumu a Wontumi 20 years no onya the entwa na say anto asumu so de abusua na Wontumi ebeye den ebeto aso atwa ni 20 years no e wo prison ho. Now United Showbiz program or UTV so na mpanifo bi no mebeka say Wontumi chair ya chen for 20 years no with high labor no doesn't stop galamsey. Omo chire mu say ya chi Wontumi de na so galamsey no kwa na eden ekoso na 20 years na yeso nkotwa no kwa na emu awrem anu eden do abusua yenti asema mo kan ewo United Showbiz program so
akwanta mine baby omo say we go through the legal procedure of the process to acquire the license to mine and everything. The time na so no sorry vet so and on the day a consign assignment no assign will be say nipa no any reclamation. Say reclamation it say assassin ya say no tie pu bi amana ayeso ha ayene kama and on the ball bi pa say nipa no nya saade no na wa mani paniska tidi wa mani sika ena nipa no o ye saade no eye sa na tedi ni so before be yes obey reclamation I saw no too good ni bi no nya sika no de yes saade no so eno na be back and forth na ko back court so eti judge ni gina so say one no nu kwai say ode ade ne ma nipa no ba nipa no so wanye o ti no onu kwai so ode ade ma so ode ma nipa ne so anya reclamation na odua kubi so de bichi ena amani panatu agudi ohon ti sada judge ne ede bon kwadu ena ono no say there be ode mani pa ne so onye saade ba ni pa no say wantua wa amani sika a ode be kubi ne sa no ma no judge ni gina saade ne say wa amani sika de to so bi akwa ne sa anye onye expert wo ye sa no ma no eno ka ho na I say but me dey me come asem ma me come asem it dey tie ne say we take disadvantage my address issue bi may this country obi anu ha wa criticize Chairman Wontumi say me kumwa o ma wi obi anu ho but me criticize Chairman Wontumi not sa court case we anyway me kan wa sem da na me criticize Chairman Wontumi for two things. One, how I know all manage new patriotic party or party in Ashanti region. Poor management. Le kasemu ne sa no no them who say it's like or set the brand of new patriotic party because say who within the pa or former party no ebani na enimdiefo ne sa you know ko bi say na Kufuado Dr. Kwame Adokufo Felix Owusu Japan Abraham Edu JH Mensa why just name the Hakma Owusu Ajiman on say omo ntesa eti tama or starting say or criticize or yes no man and then na me criticize and na me ka say and ye 1 2 de o ye no wan hwe ya dachi say power sesa obenya problem okay oh my can several times metrafia hakra akoya we ya na namtim e ma ne nkofo no de me kotena o redu so di matem ba akokwa na MC ka Jamaica what say Baku Yokumase, they insulted me about 1 hour on their show. Say, Makoka Chairman Wontumi. I said, no. Sabe, or you are the four. Oh, when you say me, or see casting me. So be a Juma no fair me, Bekwakoye. mean dinatem men criticizing destructively nemum and no maybe a warrior and near pessi a tenet no so the bichi say and sembi a what cadifa or my penny that time now President Mahama former president say and some of what cadifa President Mahama said that chibi se power no a few almost or bewa sama bodopo as man de biana make
no
a lot of people de biana montiase but today I'm happy and I thank God that the people that were criticizing me for criticizing Chairman Wontumi say no okay kasa ansem na be landing into trouble no and no more baba be kasa e no kre the Chairman Wontumi keka no ka wo bi na kwakoto je
Ovi said you okay can ka ho
oh yes of course because as we say enya asem say ka Chairman Wontumi ko 20 years a o ko 16 years o je never Jamaica no what say ayen semo a wakeka ye kire bibi kitwa bi watiwa that's it oh yes sana me hu no
na on form mra no
am say wo difo so woni fo who read asem na gia listen the law no ho
mpachamba who read asem na gia law no say udifo a yes ben ne fama
meba law no the Mining and Mineral Act first part no na offense no the minimum sentence was 5 years.
Okay.
And the maximum was 15 years. Nana Kufuado buy no person or Kogalam wanted to scare people.
Okay.
And or amended that law. And or did the maximum equal 25 years and the minimum of 15 years.
So that means the law is working.
Yes. But case beyond the
okay.
Case beyond the me share how it did happen.
Okay.
So differ because I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
And I'm a kind of lawyer.
Okay.
So I wouldn't determine what that's would differ and that's what before. But me share some we did judgment no at least it should have gone that 20 years to the son of
Ushanka be saying.
Oh at least it's America so kwakwa appeal to be person.
Okay.
Eti me de me hu ni say ye cheri bibi kitu abi wetiwa. Sana me medre because a lot of people here galamsey. There are a lot of people out here galamsey of this country. And me can say Chairman Wontumi ya charging say we galamsey. You fed say mining processes normal 1 fast year ni say no man they are charging. So the bichi. But this country a lot of people I ka evidence. Aye there na on kwa chase you for 7 months here be jail 20 years.
Wow.
Abrantie bi ye video ye friend no Shako or something like that. What can he play? A district chief executive and a member of parliament to omoye galamsey. Yet ye friend omo. You rush to Sasarodon ko ye me madam. Why ye galamsey expose our turn on off. What body pa omo she galamsey no. I said I don't want to mention their names. You are tell baby ana makoy reproduction na makonya problem. Enti na member omudi. But ono na mention ni pa omo ye galamsey. Adenti na omo de yen from aden ye speedy up omo issues. Enti me no me hwe de akoba ni na no a me hu ni say Chairman Wontumi no ma wakeka ye and I'm gonna this problem. I'm telling you by fact.
That is your opinion.
That is my opinion. Or some makada. And thing I'm a person me defa hasin because ya try no makasa de ne da. I'm a confront the attempt. Obo confirm me ya video no pictures. I go to TV so the attempt.
Wow.
Nyame ni akoka kwa no ka bi. Koka me na me ne na. Yeah na me ne na. But di man am si kwaku mamu nya dia moye no. I'm trying to unti politics ase. And some na papa ne no waka no. Ye fanya politics and fa vote to MPP.
Okay.
Enti the mo wo yes ade no who bo wa me na that you have a problem. You get me? I don't know what sisi ano. I'm telling you about fact. Say I don't know what sisi ano. Me say e bia Chairman Wontumi meti omo na ziga waji wanu so ni ade nkofo ye video me menje manu so. Me criticize Chairman Wontumi for how no kasa how na or tinkofo ba na waka asem bia enim
sana hu.
Yes, and then I'm criticizing. And now cross and I don't know about which I believe he will come back. Only that 20 years.
Okay.
He will be back. But Obano or Sabi, yes, I'll criticize him. But say criticize him. But say a issue now there. Me come once. Now two. New Patriotic Party. NPP 4. asem ne buy no mo koye press conference
Say political hand.
but can you play say press conference from here 7 previous omo ye nim die for pa men dwene mfa mo omo but honestly speaking ne hunya
At that time?
yes the person is a chairman of their strongest hold and an abasem. So you need to do the press conference to show solidarity. As for that one, fine. But I am me yase one. Mo Chairman MPP wa them. High profile cases in this country. 8 good years. Yentimi ani anwida. Who ma dia me yama Chairman Wontumi. Ghana for mumra o MPP for mumra o edi say. It's not even up to 1 year. Mebwa. Enya 1 year. But you're dealing with 20 years.
Empress, well, I can about accounts. Me, them 2 offenses. What the counts in Aboma almost summarizing the 2 offenses. 2 pay. Number 1, or assigning mineral rights to individuals via 1 go through the approval of the minister. That's 1. 2, yes, purposely, underline the word purposely, or facilitating a mining operation. Young license. 2. Now, let me talk about the sentencing. Empress, 20 years, no, it's not 20 years with hard labor. 20 years with hard labor. Do you know what the hard labor means? It means that what your construction, farming, washing, you see your man need Jumadin or prison hall. Charlie. With hard labor, make TV charge. Hard labor, as in the sentencing with hard labor.
The sentence again.
The Karami Pessim Boom. This is not hard labor. Mammy back with not hard labor. So,
yes. Hard labor.
So, Orani concurrently with hard labor.
Hard labor. It means you are not just going to relax. So, that's the instruction. So, you can imagine, Lord Jesus. So, about the sound, I can understand when people feel say, now maybe feel judgments more can call conception or misconception man for having based on the sentencing. Oh, maybe I train us just like me for maybe can say train us because of the position being in what transit be. And now say, when him say, and let's be fair. And this about power, there's been some level of pressure among someone who say, in jailing because of rods be a cause. Why are we not jailing them? Why are we not doing this? What's happening to Oral? This.
It was part of their campaign.
So could you also be said because of the pressure? Anything that you have strike idea now, these are all sentiments I'm for share. But I won't do sentiments. I'm going straight to judge on the basis of until this sentence say Chairman Wontumi for 20 years. On my 4 pages, I'll just end it quickly. Number 1, what's the gravity of the offenses? No, too high. You can't gravity offenses. I mean say offense na they are about kwedu if that's correct. Emuye do too. Oh, okay. Kwedu na they are born. Emu do too much. Number 2, what's it deterrent from environmental disaster? I think we'll have said it. It's a sentencing to serve as an example for one person must say environment. That's another big basis. Number 3, or say lawyer Wontumi a breaking law back up. Law now you actually say you protect your minerals. I assign guidelines say in protect your mining no, which is the Minerals and Mining Act. And then number 4, or say degradation of environment due to illegal mining. So the illegal mining, so say illegal mining and say environment. These are the 4 bases into man 20 years with hard labor. But I agree with my sister Vida here, say, and that would have been my conclusion. Say the win say you're prosecuting Chairman Wontumi. It's not a win, no. It's not a win on the fight for Galamsey.
It doesn't solve it.
Watch
time offender, so
watch one individual. But I see the cannot as Galamsey. Yes, so I say no poisoning, blah 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 blah. That's the major fight I fight you. So those folks no more as if say you really need to no. Because they need jelly in that day pronouncement say you have been jailed for 20 years in Haliban. Now water bodies negusu say. So let us not relish. So yes, we admit we boom, so he needs to face the repercussions. However, the bigger picture is the galamsey ekunyen. So just nobody rejoice. Oh, that's blah blah blah. No. Otherwise, he may serve the 20 years or less and come back and will still be merged in galamsey. Now for the day.
What have we achieved?
So, Empress, you see a appeal. Let's see what will transfer from the appeal.
You can DJK as a Musafi na eco forensic. But Chairman Wontumi den ya kan sisua ya kan statements na ya jeli no. Ya nka wo baby a say nkomo bi okodi wo baby na ekofa asa ha we brain no. Eno de wo conjecture wadwen na ya usa but the court na kan say asase e de man na wo de ma obi a e wo so mo prepare asase ne ye ni yi a ye san tu galamsey wo so no so na ye gina e de ama no ne nyina ya te ase say minimum 15 maximum 25 and the amount 20 and ugina mu but Empress yemi bisa me ho ne say anye bia mra no say de ye hyehyɛ no no emrantie na odane asase nani mo a omo ka so omo tu kakra anso omo de siesie no omo de omo form ho dia
no baako and a witness ma attorney general ma so you at large right
you kwame o se kweku entry o se hwanana
meba baako de omo ehu no but baako be ye witness e de ma ban
yeah
mpatso me
Fine.
Omo yenjeli because ono be chire mu say okay we aha na ewo we say ne see say ne see
so it's only room to me that
because ye can damage to assassin no a wom say ube echire ba wo so aba be to be ase no and I see emra na we ignorant of it and just say
is an excuse
excuse abefa ho adi nti ye hono na me hwe nim say omo so mo chefa ewo mu sen ana. One thing I noticing here about Chairman Wontumi during process we the respect for court. Abibia bo say court. Obe creative drama kaka na clerk it name man nsuo to na the sabo nsuo no mo form no atafre all those but whatever it is you see him that till the day kana ye de ne kwakotum no he show up o shene na tade kama o de koya one sign amba efiebiem no. Now, let me be say Empress what is the way forward? Ye jelly no but then the damage no so as on mine no they be a bar operation galam stop operation say we were a lot of operations abai be about when you operation or yeah and to say if we have to even go with the ziga cry and na same be our kokana akofa we are bakana damage no is still there and the asylum ahometini say he still has more cases africa na eba betie ho asem exim bad you get it enti eye bi mu de say bia ne kasa bi ne de na koba for me ne de medwen won say the case of CSA and sasa it is still prevalent and what is here then eye afa ho eye achichi na nko ne enchi mo nguma ne enwu say ne be a this solution ne be ba so in as much as a be excited say ya Chairman Wontumi a okodem 20 years no e was abribia ye kaka ye ho say assassin eguso ese no what is the solution as on mine no e kwan be na ye fa ye kan ye ken or ye media owner ye can traditional media also when the stations near I'm thinking of business say their staff members at least on my boss we all know the struggles of some of the traditional media if you know these are things that I was say yes you doing in terms of jumaye and also confirm and also in chesa otomra wa fa ni pa jume muntine was say ye de ho chew into here discuss say is an attack on kophobia jumaye. But then again, there was a man so juma. But let's ask ourselves, but we are still living with the problem. As on my branding a lot of operations are buying be but now soldier for them now you tutu now we still don't have a comprehensive plan how I solve this problem. In a member Erastus Abaso Joy News report and work consistently. Wa report ya fade we ho saa and anytime abetie ni bia no or show how deeper problem no eye say ye tu ye ni see individuals we so say ye pese ye twe sankofo na no a kan hu say ye nsuo na still being poisoned e bia wo wan ko prison ba wo be no poison water na ozo be wubi so ye ndwendwen ho enough of saa say ye fish out individuals we need a comprehensive plan how to move forward so ne be ya galamsey no ye bija that is what I think we should focus on.
Thank you. Yeah.
Empress, I think say as some way a buy
and I think that is one of the fastest cases. Ya process ya, ye jail ya, fast track, you know. Sana mi huno. But Empress, you see, my dream, my opinion. Me who said the AG office is involved in selective prosecution.
That is how you see.
Selective, but now me say selective prosecution, me can't judgment, because otemo for what say a konyemu die. Ya the case no commander send na avoida aka no. Obehye emra no na wa upholdi ni emra ne ka no no de ayeden or de ayedwuma. So I'm not talking about the judgment but the prosecution, because Empress Shadie the entire make say AG office no involved in selective prosecution because yanhye na yanka enu na be ma o manfo atagi AG office no as a political witch hunt. A omo witch hunting crofo. Empress ye nyina ye ti krom ha. Enna ye say Ghana your forest reserves no, it's encroached by people. Encrofa fasase no etumu agudie. Now God board any a year Ministry of Land Ministry of Land working no almost yes almost reclaiming your forest na ya encroaching no. Now Empress report I dey buy no. You see over 4,000 hectares of land, including compromised 34 forest reserves across the 7 regions. And the year biaya ya encroachia amount for a to Galamsey. Na mibusa me ho say sa Galamsey ya ye ken any in forest reserves amount for mine womuno. The government and I say abino AG for they have the data of all the people that are mining in those areas. They know. It's not like they don't know.
They know.
And Ziga correct me, say me you're wrong. July 2025, yeah, Attorney General, be a press conference be. And obubo and crofo din say Iyoko emfre womo say omo you involved in illegal mining till Yoko from NDC4 omo omo you involved in illegal mining till yen hwehwemu na yen ni akire ni yen den yen kwachi wo ana say yen hwe na de be kwakosi be sine yen nya report bi amfa sa enkrofo ya allergy say omo ye kan say omo ye illegal mining no. Empress me research kakra ma ye ni miners fo amani omo adi nkomo no. Empress forest reserves and mining sites are amount for mining no. And you want more din one mining sites, no more mine you. Pacho de make cannot myself. And Kofodo do na mining sites or mama kwakwaje almost some of the amount for and Bebrena is without permit from the minister. The only mining community in Ekasa, they will tell you. Most of the mining sites amount for mining no and ya warm edin na was so send ya ukoje wo license ye de mawa una wo be mining say wo de even say I breaking it down for the layman to understand. Assuming say your mama asase say me nkodo so kokofu ana me nkotumu galam say me tu edu ba bi na say me ntumi a na me say okay say mpese me de ma osofu kum chacha e wo say me ko minister ho na me koje krata atumi a e ma me kwan say no enye me na me wo asase ni so bi na asemesi a na obintin ene ye den ene wo so a o2 most of the forest reserves any mining we na ewo honom no ye enye enkrofo na wo mukodi ye omo na omo mining enti die enti ameka say yes selective prosecution ne say sesi a wontumi a ye jeli ni ni ameka nche say wontumi ntomra wontumi a ye jeli ni is it going to solve the problem? Yes selective because ye nim enkrofo a wo mo so ye mining na they are not following due procedures. But where are these people? But if we know the people that are mining not according to due procedures and also almost flouting mineral commission, why are we not arresting all those people and prosecuting them like we are supposed to?
Abushana said the update from Chairman Wontumi as well. What do you think about Chairman Wontumi? And the ruling now is on for 20 years. What do you think about it? Let me have your comments. And I say, who thought in the comment section. I'm Godee, man. Please subscribe, like, and share. Keeping you updated always. Bye bye.